Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a very long time since I have recorded any gameplay footage of my own game, Caverns of Xaskazien 2, and there's a reason for that. Throughout the first half of the pandemic, I was working my ass off on this game. I put out massive updates. Until about the start of this year when I switched my focus to stop the Saturnians, which has been, my full-time job, if we're honest, for almost a year now. In that time, I've done, well, no work, actually, on Caverns of Xaskazien 2 since at least January of earlier this year. In January, my birthday came up, and as a favor to me, Tanya played the game with me watching. I have to beg her to play Caverns, or any roguelike. The only roguelike she's ever liked is Darkest Dungeons, which she is admittedly addicted to, and I'm hoping it's a gateway drug. I'm hoping I'll have her playing Moria by the end of next year, maybe. Probably not going to happen, but I'm hoping. At any rate, she played for like 5 or 6 minutes, and the game froze. And I thought, oh shit, there's a bug. But, not to worry. It doesn't matter if you're playing a AAA game. Games freeze. It happens. So about a week after that, I was playing the game, and immediately, in the first 5 minutes, the game froze again. And I thought, okay, obviously I've introduced a bug recently. In the work that I've been doing, I've introduced a bug. And I don't know what that bug is, and I hate the fact that I've done it. So I'll try and solve it, but I couldn't find anything wrong with it. And so I put the game aside for the bulk of this year, until a few days ago. I fired it up because I was missing it. I wanted to play it. And I played two consecutive games for hours and hours and hours, and encountered no freezes. So it may have been a fluke that it happened twice back to back. I don't know. I want to put up... There has been some work since the last version. The last version I put up on the website was 99.61. This is version 1.00.18. I've been sitting on these changes for a year. The public has not gotten to see them, and they are improvements. They're bug fixes and improvements. So I want to put it up, but I need to do one last playthrough and make sure that that freeze doesn't pop up. If it doesn't, I'll put the game up in the next day or two. But I thought as long as I'm playing, why not record it? I missed the game. Maybe you missed the game. I don't know. Let's dive in. I'm not going to tell you a ton about the game until we get into it. I'll try and explain things as we go. We have enough videos of this game up on the channel that a lot of you probably already know how to play it. And if you don't, I'll explain some things as we go. It is obviously my favorite roguelike, given I tailored it to my exact specifications. So I miss it. I want to play it. Let's randomize everything. The only time I'll change it is if we've already played something on the channel. We played a human for sure. We played a tree man briefly. Maybe not enough to merit not doing it. Let's randomize the race. A half-elf. That's fine. We'll play a half-elf. A half-elf Tomb Raider. That's interesting. All right, I'll do that. A female half-elf Tomb Raider. I guess we're like Lara Croft with pointed ears. And let's pick a religion. We will modify the religion if it's not something specific. Like I'm thinking a Loomis. A Loomis would be a good thing to worship for her. I'm going to go with the Loomis. I'm not going to randomize a religion here. Religion is the only one of these that when you randomize it, you might not get a good synergy. Anything up here can be an awesome character. The religion, if you pick the wrong religion, can really make you have a kind of a crappy game. Now, it will warn you. If you pick a religion that specifically causes problems for your character, it'll warn you. But it won't just say, hey, maybe there's a better option. And I personally think this might be a great option. Let's go with this. I like this. Half-elves are the result of human-elf breeding. Though tolerance is growing, many humans and elves see half-elves as a betrayal, forcing them to live hard and solitary lives, without sure knowledge where their next meal is coming from. This does teach self-reliance, however, and most are skilled hunters and very quick learners. Living with such hatred has taught them to stay out of harm's way, and many can flourish, if not done in by prejudiced mobs. Tomb Raider. Tomb Raiders make their living ransacking the forgotten graves and crypts of the rich. It is a dangerous profession for more than a few reasons, principal among them the fact that many such places are heavily booby-trapped. For this reason, Tomb Raiders quickly become adept at disarming such nuisances. They are swift and smart, though to maintain their speed most shun the use of heavier armors. They know where to find the best treasures, and can always fetch an amazing price for anything they find. Female, half-elven females start with Strength -5, Intelligence +5. And Loomis is the goddess of luck. Her miracles surround treasure generation, setting traps, and increasing your survival odds, usually in a quirky, unpredictable way. She favors having monsters trigger traps, killing giant types, and gambling. She dislikes the killing of insectoids, using good or evil prayers, and detests prayers to Fivriascus. We get +3 attribute points every other character level. Trinkets we sell are worth 1.5 times their normal value. Rogue skills cost us 1 point, general skills cost us 1 point. We start with Advanced Dawes, which gives us +30 defense, Basic Hunting, which gives us plus 30 to hit versus animals, and Advanced Disarming, which every time we spring a booby trap gives us a plus 50% chance that the booby trap has no effect. Pretty awesome. We can never gain Expert General Skills, which kind of sucks, especially for a Tomb Raider, because it means we can't get Expert Traveling, which is going to keep our maximum inventory size down, and if this girl wants to carry a lot of trinkets, that's going to be our detriment, but we'll try it. Hatred from Persons. All persons start the game with plus 20 to hit us. Persons being a very specific type of monster of the 9 monster types. We can never gain Advanced Armor Use. Okay, that kind of sucks. Mage Skills cost us 2 points. Warrior Skills cost us 3 points. Let's give her, well, what does she have to start? Starts with a dart, a light missile weapon, which does 1 to 3 damage, 33% distance strike. I'll talk about that as we go. Disarming Tools. Doubles the chance of disarming booby traps. So not only do we have a 50% chance of disarming them, we have 2 consecutive 50% chances of disarming booby traps if they fire on us. And if either of them succeeds, we disarm it. That's pretty damn good. Featherfall Spell. Temporarily eliminates all falling damage. Open Lock Spell. 50% chance to pick surrounding locks. And a Cure Poison Spell. Cures 1 to 4 levels of poisoning. Let's hit OK. Let's randomize her name. Maya Funsneak. Alright, I'll take it. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, let's go. Here we are in the dungeon. Our objective is to get to level 30 and kill Xaskazien. We know what we have, we know the spells we have, we know the stuff we have. Let's just start walking around. Here's some gold. Let's pick that up. I said I'd mention Distance Strike to you. I'll mention that when we come upon a monster. This is not a monster, it's a cleric. They would heal us and stuff. But we don't need anything. An honor to meet you, and likewise, I'm sure. Prayers are good. That's not me responding. That's himself saying it to himself, which I think is kind of funny. Prayers are good, but they'll only get you so far. At some point, you need someone with a direct line of communication to the heavens. You are not in need of my aid right now, thank the gods. If we can keep this guy alive, he's a source of healing and curing and shit. If we pay him. Found a blink trap kit. Let's take a look at that. So it has 6 uses. We can attempt to set the blink trap by left-clicking it. If we are in an empty, unoccupied space, there's a chance we'll trigger it based on our trap setting skill. Otherwise, the square becomes a friendly trap, and will teleport the next monster to enter to a random empty space. We'll keep it for now. Eventually, we're going to want to get our trap setting skill up, of course, because that will please Illumis. But right now, we're completely untrained in it, which means every trap we set, there's a 50% chance we successfully set it, and a 50% chance we instead trigger it on ourselves. There's a cooking fire. We can use that to cook meat if we had any. We don't. Let's take a look at this monster. An Energon. You can see its basic stats there. It's only got 12 health. We have a 45% chance to hit it for 1 to 3 damage. It has a 10% chance to hit us for 1 to 2. It is 100% resistant to electricity. Doesn't matter, we're not using that. 50% resistant to... This particular one is 50% resistant to acid. Why do I say this particular one? Well, all Energons are 100% resistant to electricity. But this monster is also, as you can see here... Oh, I can't point it out with my mouse, of course. If you look down at stats, you can see it's an aberration. All aberration-type monsters, one of the 9 major types of monsters, have random resistances. This one has a resistance to acid. Doesn't matter to us. We can just go kill it. Oh, I mentioned my 33% distance strike. You can see its odds of hitting us are, yes, 10% for 1 to 2, but it only has a 67% chance of getting to swing at us at all, as you can see beside its odds. That's because our dart gives us a 33% chance of distance strike. You don't use missile weapons in this game at actual range. You go in the same square as a monster to fight. You don't bump to attack in this game either. You actually occupy the same square. Let's go do that. And as you can see, we got distance strike. So, missile weapons you don't use at range. You use them in the same square, but they give you a chance the monster doesn't get to strike back. So we miss it, but we got distance strike. It doesn't get to swing at us at all. Hit it for 1 point of damage. It's dead. We got 12 experience points there. Our experience bar is filling up. This is just a cave cricket. We're not fighting it at all. We're going to have to, unfortunately. Why are we not fighting it? Religion. For religion's reasons. Illumis gets mad when we kill insectoids. Unfortunately, these guys are just as fast as us. Now, they're stupid. They have animal intelligence. If we run, it might lose us. But I'll try and run first, see if we can avoid it entirely. But if it doesn't get off us, it's going to kill us. There we go. We found a fro, just so you know what that is. It's a new weapon, but it's an improvised weapon. It means it's like a farming tool that we could use as a weapon. As you can see below, improvised weapons require no weapon use skill. We already have basic weapon use skill, so it doesn't matter to us. They cannot have conditions above 50%, and they cannot be repaired without magic, so we're not going to use it right now. We like our dart, but we'll carry it in case we need it. I may have to, you know what, for now, I'm sorry, Olympus, I'm at least going to switch to say, yes, attack them. This is going to be a bad start for us, unfortunately. How do I do this again? It's been so long since I've played. How do I do this? Literally forget how to do this. Oh, down here. Here we go. Let's go to... Let's take off selected as we fight. Let's go to straight up fight. Fight anything we meet. Oh, we found a magic item, a Horn of Plenty. So we're fighting it now. We missed it anyway. She'll only get mad if we kill it. She doesn't care if we fight it, as long as we don't kill it. Horn of Plenty is a low-power magic item. We can use it once per dungeon level by left-clicking it, provided my magic item use skill is at least basic. Mine is currently untrained, so I can't use it yet. Doing so instantly conjures one random food object. That's a pretty good thing to have. Let's go try and fight this kobold. Fuck, there's a lot of insects here, which is unfortunate because they're going to really drive our relationship with our god down. Let's open this crate. Found a candle and a hand mirror. The candle we can light right now. See a little further. The hand mirror, if we meet anything with death gaze, like a Medusa, or like a Gorgon, pardon me, or I don't know, a Catoblopus might have death gaze. Or if we hit like a Basilisk snare, this will give us a 50% chance to avoid those effects. Tiny health potion, that'll heal 3 to 15 health as long as it's not poison. Unknown potion, don't know what that does. Man, all the insects we've met are fast as well, which means we're going to have a really hard time shaking them. I don't want to kill them if I can avoid it, but I can't afford to just ignore them. Boots of Speed. We can't use them yet. Low power magic item. You can use them once per map by left-clicking it, provided your magic item use skill is at least basic. Doing so will grant you haste for 91 turns. That'll make us faster than the fastest monsters for 91 turns. Unfortunately, we don't have magic item use yet, so we can't use it. Let's try and stay away from these guys. As I said, they are stupid. Oh, shit. Which means they occasionally just wander away. That'll piss her off. Great. Your faith can go into negative numbers, as ours just did. That guy's sleeping. We can just go over and kill him, like, easily, but I'm not going to do that. For obvious reasons. A long, sharpened stick. That's another improvised weapon that I actually prefer to the Fro. This does 1 to 9 damage, but has minus 12 to hit. This only does 1 to 3 damage, but has plus 6 to hit. Right now, I'd rather have a better chance to hit than a high damage quotient. A Woodwose. It's a giant type. I can kill it pretty easily, though. Let's go fight it. It's dead. She's pleased with that. Apparently, she likes it when we kill giant... I should see exactly what she wants us to do. She likes it when we kill giant types. She likes it when we use Wheels of Fortune. She likes it when monsters trigger friendly traps. We don't have to... We can try and set that blink trap. Why don't we do that? At least get some faith out of it. We triggered it ourselves. We're going to teleport randomly. Not a big deal. Got us away from that thing anyway. There's more gold to pick up. See some rope bridges over chasms. Chasms you got to climb in and out of. These are treacherous. They're harder. Or some of them are treacherous. They're harder to climb in and out of. We could try to cross it on the rope bridge, but if you're carrying too much inventory, the rope bridge might snap under you. It tells you, anything you point at tells you, this is a normal bridge. It's totally safe. It tells you the exact calculation. We have a 5% chance of snap under us with how much we're carrying right now. Let's try and get to that temple. Every square has a temple. Stepping on it delivers all the gold you're carrying and converts it to experience points. So we get 19 experience right now. That's the principal use of gold. Although obviously you can spend it to buy stuff if you meet the right people as well. I don't want to fight you, sir, but you're in my way. Now, while every single level has a temple, not every experience or level has one of these. A cult temple. This square gives you the option to restore your spell points in exchange for treasure at the rate of 4 spell points per 1 gold piece worth. Using this will automatically use all available treasure up until the point where your spell points are fully restored. It has a limited, unknown number of uses. We could cast Sleep to put these guys to sleep, by the way, this insect. But, it's just it only lasts a short time. We're gonna be on this level for a little while. Despite the risk of causing upset to my goddess. I don't want to rush off this level. We need to find some stuff before we move on. A mnemonic enhancer. I think I'm going to take that. Let's drop the long sharpened stick. Pick up the mnemonic enhancer. It's another magic item that we can't use yet. As long as it remains in our inventory, and our magic item skills at least basic, the maximum number of spells we are allowed to learn is increased by 3. That's pretty good. I want to keep that. By the way, in case you're wondering about the color coding, yellow is equipped items. Brown is items that give us a benefit as long as they're in our inventory at all. And blue is items we can use if we left-click them. Could go in here. Magic Arch. There's a lot of shit that could happen. Could teleport us, not a big deal. Let's actually, well, while we're thinking of it, let's put out the trap, the blink trap. There we go. Oh, we triggered it. Alright. Let's grab this gold. In this case, it's kind of a no-lose situation, that blink trap, because either we're going to set it, and a monster's going to set it off, and we're going to, fucker woke up. Let's kill the, kill that, so it doesn't trigger our trap. Let's set our trap right here. Again, either we're going to teleport away and get away from these cave crickets, or they're going to step on it, teleport away, and, we're going to get faith for it, because our goddess will like it. Set one right here. There, we set it, it jumped onto us, it teleported away somewhere, and we got 3 faith for that. And it pleased her as well. Every time you do something that she likes, or any god likes, anytime you do anything that any god likes, how do I, sorry guys, it's been so long. How do I operate my own game? Here we go. Here's the major deities. There's actually a lot more deities than this. There are 12 major deities and like dozens of minor ones. Everything that you do in the game will please and piss off some god. We're really only concerned with the Loomis. She's still at indifference towards us. But everything we do that makes her happy will bump that up by 1%. Everything we do that makes her sad will bump that down by 1%. We want to get that as high as possible. Why? Because you saw, well, A, we can spend faith points to cast miracles, if we had any. We have negative 25 faith points right now. But also, anytime you gain faith points, it's mitigated by how much your god likes you. So she likes us 60%. Anything we do that she likes, for instance, killing a giant type should give us plus 20 faith, but we'll only get 60% of 20 faith right now. When we trigger them on a friendly trap, it should give us plus 5. We only get 60% of that right now because she's only indifferent toward us. If we can bump that up to 100%, we'll get the full plus 5. Now, by contrast, everything you do that pisses them off always takes off the full amount. It doesn't matter if they like you or not. If you piss them off, you piss them off. Let's set up one of these traps again. I triggered it. And we might as well finish it off. There we go. It teleported, I think, to there. But we got a little faith out of it, and it cleared out our inventory slot, so whatever. A Wand of Featherfall. I think we already have the Featherfall spell, don't we? We do. Probably don't need this. Carry it for now. Wands, this one has 6 charges. We can use it 6 times before it's, out of charges. Here you can see what it'll do. If we use it successfully, for the next 61 turns, all falling damage we take will be reduced to 0. Pretty good. We only have a 25% chance of successfully using it, though, each time we try to use it, because we're not trained in it. There's a specific mage skill, Wand Lore, that can make you better at them, but we may never learn that. We'll see. We'll carry it for now, maybe just for a split second until we find something better. We'll get those in a minute. Sunflower seeds we can eat. Let's get this. Let's drop the Wand of Featherfall. Let's drop the Unknown Potion. Let's pick up the Traveling Cloak. As you can see, this takes up 2 inventory slots. If you look at the size, average 2 inventory slots. This is an improvised breastplate. Again, can't have condition above 50. It's just a cloak. It's not really meant to be used as armor, but it will give us plus 10 armor if we wear it. Plus 10 defense, so we might as well put it on. Oops, I don't want any of this stuff. Alright. We got no choice now. We could lure these guys. Let's try and lure these cave crickets in front of this minecart. If we can get them to get hit by the mine... Oh, it's dead. We killed them all. If we could have got them to get hit by the minecart, we could have maybe, not killed them ourselves and not pissed off our god. Let's kill this kobold. It's running away. It has cowardice, which gives it an increased chance of running away. For a moment, let's drop the hand mirror. Oops. Okay. So let's drop the hand mirror to pick up the sunflower seeds, which we can eat. Gives us back 2% to 8% of our max health. It restores 20% to 60% of our max spell points. Let's just eat it for the health. Get back 1 health. When you click reorganize, it groups items of like nature together. So all your weapons will group together, all your armor, blah blah blah. You can also move fast travel by like clicking any spot on the map will fast travel you. We're really gonna lose our god's favor here. I want that cracked halo though. Let's finish this thing off. I know we don't want to, but we have no choice really. Well, if we can get away from it, I will. Oh, did my I think my number pad just conked out. Literally, my number pad just broke. Give me 1 second here, guys. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on with my number pad here. I think I need a new battery. Give me half a second, guys. I apologize. I will edit that out. I won't leave you sitting there that whole time. Sorry, it was just the battery died. Unknown potion don't need. Let me turn up my volume on my headset here. Wand of corpse animation I would love to get, but we can't really. Let's at least drink the Hornet Plenty. Or health, pardon me. Health potion. I really need that cracked halo. I would love to get the Wand of Corpse animation. We could try and use it to make zombies and skeletons out of dead things to fight for us, but we're not great at using wands. And our inventory space is limited right now, so... This might be unwise, but I would love to get past this. Let's see if we can find another way around. What's this? Feathered hat, it'd be +3 defense if you wore it. I want this stuff more. I need the Wand of Corpse animation. And something else I dropped a minute ago. Let's get this gold. Put that in the temple. You can right-click to scroll the screen around. Let's see what's up here. There's that cleric. Who's going to get possibly hit by the minecart and killed if he's not careful. There he goes. He got run over by a minecart. We could, this is a pile of junk. We could search this junk pile for improvised weapons and armor, but we don't really need them. There's a chance the junk pile could collapse and hurt us, so let's not do that. We could also jump in this pool. You know, there's some great things that can happen there, but it could also be really bad, so I don't think we want to do that right now. Let's at least try and find out what this is. If we can. What's wrong with this? So you can't fast travel when there's danger around, so that was because there was a minecart right beside us. I'm going to try and walk across this bridge. Oh, fuck me, there's a lot of poison gas down there. I'm not going down there. Never mind. I think we're done then, guys. I don't want to risk the archways. As you can see, a lot of things can happen. It could teleport us, no big deal. It could recharge our spell points to maximum, wouldn't help us. It could drain our spell points, it wouldn't really hurt us, we're leaving anyway. It could heal us fully, but we're already fully healed. We could take 3 to 15 electrical damage, which would suck. We could gain 1 to 10 attribute points, but worst of all, we could lose all of our experience points that we have so far. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to risk it. Let's just try and get off this level. Now we have 2 choices. We can take the stairs. That'll lead us down to the next level. Or we could try and hop in this minecart when it's passing and ride it off to a mine. I think that'd be a better way to for our character. We'll give it a shot anyway. Let's go see if we can find the minecart. There it comes. Now the problem is, of course, it's a slow-moving minecart, so it's nice and easy to jump aboard. But our chance is equal to our dexterity, which is 45. So you've only got a 45% chance of successfully doing so. If not, we get hit by it, and we take 2 to 12 damage. But let's try it anyway. So to come a little closer, we'll try and jump in it. Yeah, we did it. You hop in the minecart. Now I'm just going to hold down the 5 key to pass my turn as it rides us off this map. That's rubble. That bit of broken stone you see there is rubble. Just is a bit difficult to traverse, but doesn't have any other effects. The which ones are which? Stalactites you see hanging there. If you're anything that's flying can't pass through a stalactite square, but if you're walking you can. Stalagmites are the opposite. If you're flying you can go over them. If you're not, you can't. The cave columns, which are both stalactites and stalagmites in the same square, are nothing can pass through them. You can see through them. You can see the cooking fire eventually went out. Both those cooking fires eventually went out. That shimmering circle you saw below is a ward. No monsters can cross it. Alright, let's go to the mine. Here we go, we're in the mine. I should have... No, I guess there's nothing I should have cast Featherfall right before we left. Whenever you go to a new map, you get all of your spell points back. So I should have cast it, at least we'd have, for 60 turns, the ability to avoid falling damage, but I forgot to. This is a war dog. Let's kill it before it kills him. Most characters, NPCs, if a monster enters a square, it'll instantly kill them. Although most monsters won't deliberately seek out NPCs. Some of them will. We have a great chance of hitting him because of our hunting skill. It's an animal. You can see, though, its attack value is written in green. That means there is something going on right now that is boosting its attack value above what it should be. It still only has a 13% chance to hit us, so let's just go kill it. But, oops. Fuck. Sorry, guys, my screen is fucking up. Nothing to do with the game, that's just, like a message came in from Facebook or something and it pulled me out. There we go. Alright, let's go kill it. Alright, it's dead. Let's see what this guy's training. This guy is a trainer. He'll train us in one specific skill for a certain amount of money. Basic willpower. If we have 30 gold pieces, he'll teach us basic willpower. We don't have 30 gold pieces, but maybe we can get it. Let's try and get it. Here's gems. 5 worth of gems. That's perfect. So you can see here we have both gold and gems as a unit of currency. Gems function exactly the same as gold. You can trade them at temples at a 1-to-1 ratio, the same as gold. They can be spent as, this is 5 gold pieces worth of gems. But you can only carry a maximum amount of gold equal to your strength. So you can only carry 25 gold, but there's no limit to how much gems you can carry. So because we have the 5 gems, if we can find 25 gold, we'll then have 30 gold worth we can get him to train us in willpower. Let's try and do that. Here's some cluttered shelves. Let's see if there's anything on them. Nothing. 9 gold pieces. We need more. We're in a gem mine, apparently. You see here information about it. Typical mines consist of sprawling, winding tunnels, though some may be open craters with jutting, go-nowhere halls. Gem mines will usually have extra gems littering the ground, as well as extra gemmed walls ripe for mining. Most are only accessible via minecart. This is a rabid badger. Let's try and kill it. Although there's still something causing them to have extra attack. This guy's easy for us to kill, though, nonetheless. It can cause insanity. 5% chance when it hits us it causes insanity. This thing can cause Redstone Fugue. 5% chance of that. It's negative 50% resistant to electricity, i.e. electricity does extra damage to a giant mosquito. Oh, I forgot. Fuck, I'm sorry, Loomis. I totally forgot. Let's put back on our... How do I do it? I've forgotten again. Oh yeah, down here. Let's put back on our selectively fight, so we don't fight things that our god doesn't want us to fight. We'll take it off if we need it. This, I think, is what's giving everyone their attack value. A Greystone Monolith. As long as one of these squares exists on a map, all monsters gain attack plus 20. Entering the square will give the option of attempting to destroy the monolith, with a chance of success equal to your intelligence divided by 300. Successfully destroying this is considered a good act. Let's go try and destroy it. We can just try again until we get it. There we go, it's gone. Keep picking up gold until we have 30 or 25. Now it kind of sucks. If we pick up more than we can carry, the excess is lost. But we'll see. It gives us a warning here, that exact amount. So theoretically we could find up to 10 gold pieces here. We can only carry 6. If we find 7, 8, 9, or 10, we're only going to get 6. There you go. We're at full. Let's go down and learn willpower. For 30 gold pieces.
You want to learn, I want to teach.
Oh, we can't. Our max health is only 10. You have to have 30 max health. Okay, so skills come in 4 different categories. You have general skills, mage skills, rogue skills, and warrior skills.
Put your money where your
To
brains
learn a
are.
given skill, you have to have 30. To learn it to the basic level, you have to have 30 in its corresponding attribute. 60 to learn it to
I'm not saying
advanced,
you're uneducated.
and 90 to learn it to the expert level. General skills, which is what willpower is, requires us to have higher health. We'd have to have at least 30 health before we can learn a basic one. We unfortunately only have 10, which is terrible.
You want to learn. You want
So,
to learn.
That's not going to happen. Let's carry the gold for now in case there's another merchant we haven't met yet. Pick up gems as we go, no reason not to.
I can train you.
Almas. This will please our god to kill it. Might as well do it. Alright. Some of these. He's a wandering, what do you call it? Blacksmith. He'll repair our armors and weapons for cost. If we give him some money, he'll repair anything we want him to repair. But I have nothing I really need repaired right now, so let's not worry about that right now.
Allow me to repair
There's
your
a couple of weapons racks. We can find weapons and armor on them. There's a chance they could be trapped, but we have good disarming skill, so we're safer than most. A heavy stick, alright. And a knife, or a sickle, or another knife. I think I want to stick with my dart, to be honest. Although it's at 71%. Let's see if we can find what's as a backup weapon. What's the best? 58%, 99%. Let's carry the sickle as a backup weapon. It has -9 to hit, does 1 to 6 damage, does not give us distance strike like the dart does. We're also carrying the fro, are we? If we are, let's drop it. No, we're not. Pitchfork. That's not a bad weapon. Let's grab that. +6 to hit, does 1 to 3 damage. Just like the long sharpened stick, but it's not an improvised weapon. I.e. it can be repaired to a higher level. This is like a little armory area. Sickle there. This is locked, but we do have lockpicking skill, don't we? No, we don't. We have lockpicking spell. Let's try open locks. 50% chance it'll unlock any lock within 1 square of us. Let's try it. Doesn't work. Let's try it one more time. There we go. It unlocked it. Now we can search it. Found another dart, a knife. Nothing we want. I mean, maybe. Let's see what the dart's like. Nah, I'll stick with the pitchfork as backup. It's got better condition at least. There's a wizard chest. Could be trapped. Could have wand staves or rods. I'll open it. Nothing in it. Lots of these walls here to mine, but we have terrible mining skill. Oh, we found a secret compartment to the east. Let's try and open it. No, let's not do it yet. Could be gold inside, and if we find extra gold, we're going to regret it. This is a shrine to Burgotti. If we pray to him and he likes us, you can see our chance of success is 49%. That's based on our relationship with him. Our current relationship with Burgot is 49%. If we pray successfully, he'll send a summoned troll to fight for us, a legendary troll at that. If we pray and fail, he'll send it to kill us. So let's not pray to him right now. Our odds are not good, and we don't really need a troll on our side right now. The summoned monsters will not follow you off a level. Let's avoid this thing. It's slower than we are. Let's use the Wheel of Fortune at the very, very least, so we can't. We have too much. This square provides the option of gambling all of your treasure, with odds of winning based on your gambling skill, which for us is untrained, which means a 50% chance we'd win. All winnings will be paid to you in gems. You cannot use a Wheel of Fortune if your treasure is worth more than 30%, or 30 times the dungeon level. Unfortunately, our gold is currently at 34. 30 times the dungeon level is 30. We can't bet right now. That's to prevent you from cheating or just from abusing the system too much. If we get rid of our treasure, though, fuck it. There, we leveled up. Level up. Gain 2 max health. So we're at 12 instead of 10. Our health is restored, so we're at 12. Gain 10 attribute points, gain 1 skill point. All of our attribute points are definitely going to go into health. New racial perk, Alertness. This perk grants you a 33% chance to resist the effects of involuntary sleep. Alright. That's because we're half health. Let's put them into here. I want to get this to 30 as fast as possible so we can learn basic general skills. For now, let's take Gambling Skill. Why not? So at Gambling Skill, instead of having a 50% chance to win when we use a Wheel of Fortune, we have a 57% chance to win. So the odds are slightly in our favor then. Let's go get this. Yes. It's only 3 gold, but let's go gamble it to make our goddess happy. We lost our money, though. I'm not sure if she only likes it when you successfully gamble. I think that's it. Successfully using it. So unless you win at gambling, she doesn't like it. Which is not to say she dislikes it, she just doesn't like it. Poison Dart Trap Kit. I think we're going to take that just because we like traps. Let's get rid of our lit candle. We don't really need the extra sight range right now. Things are still pretty bright at this depth. A booby trap, a rope snare. You cannot move for 15 turns. You are dizzy for the next 16 turns. While dizzy, your dexterity is halved. You can see that right over here. We're paralyzed for 15 turns. We're dizzy for... The reason it says 15 turns here is because it was 16 turns, but as soon as the turn ended, it took 1 turn off the amount of time left. It should probably say 16 for the rope snare as well. If we point at this, we can watch it count down. There we go. We're free to move again. We already have Recuperate, don't we? Maybe not. Alright, so a useful spell to learn. Let's drop the hand mirror for a second. Let's pick up the Recuperate spellbook. We can learn this by left-clicking it. It's a low-power sorcery called Recuperate. Costs 15 spell points. It will remove any temporary negative effects from us. So if we didn't need to, but if we had hit that snare trap and we were paralyzed and dizzy for 15 turns, we could have cast Recuperate and instantly would have dropped all that to 0 turns. Anything that's a temporary effect that's bad gets removed by Recuperate. We need this. Now here's where we start running into problems where we have such low carrying capacity. A robe with decorative trim. It's a trinket. It's worth 150 gold pieces. If we find a smuggler to sell it to, they give us 150 gold pieces. But because we are a Tomb Raider, we get 50% extra value. So it'd be worth 225 gold pieces to us if we carry it. But to get it, we'd have to drop, say, the Poison Dart Trap. Let's drop it. The Wand of Corpse Animation. That's a no-brainer. And the Pitchfork. Let's take the robe with decorative trim. And hope we meet a smuggler soon. Small health potion, man. We're going to want that too. Damn it. But I'm not willing to drop anything to carry it right now. Am I? Am I? Come back to it in a second. Let's be a little cautious here. Let's move by keyboard so I don't accidentally run into that mosquito. We won't attack it anyway. We've got selectively fight on, but I didn't want to risk fighting it for no reason. That is it for this level. Aside from, let's go here and try and repair our stuff. We have terrible repair skill. We have untrained. Which means we have a 25% chance of success, but let's try it. To repair our dart. Nope. And if you fail, you break the forge, as in you can't keep using it. I think that's it. We could try and mine this shit out. No, there's a book cabinet. Let's go see what's in here. Empty. There's also this. We could pay 5 gold pieces to get a totally random object, but A, I don't have 5 gold pieces, and B, I don't really want to. I have things I want to carry anyway. So I think we're done. I don't want to risk mining. Odds are we'll fail and we'll get hurt. It will cause a cave-in on top of our heads. So I think we're done here. Let's just take the stairs down, I guess. A small health potion is fucking tempting, man.
Let me repair your weaponry.
God damn it, I like everything I have.
Repair your armor.
Oh, we didn't have any spell points to cast. This is a bat. Very fast animal, but it is an animal. You can kill pretty easy. 5% chance it causes fragilitis. When it hits us, it didn't hit us. This is possibly a damsel. Rescuing her right now would give us 60 experience, but it's also possibly a succubus. They're a demonic creature that can disguise themselves as damsels, but they only appear on the early levels. We are on an early level, so there's a good chance it's a succubus. Let's find out.
Thank you.
No, it's a damsel. Got 60 experience for rescuing her before she got eaten. Pick up some gold, and keep going. A pitchfork. A couple of pitchforks on that thing. Kill the bat, hopefully. Rabid Badger. Again, could cause insanity if it hit us, but it didn't hit us. Odds were very slim it would hit us. Tiny health potion we can't carry yet. Please let me find a smuggler to get rid of this damn robe. There's an anti-magic glyph here. As long as one of these squares exists on a map, neither you nor any monsters may cast any spells or use scrolls or wands. Entering the square will destroy the glyph. Non-flying monsters entering the square will likewise destroy the glyph. Let's leave it intact for now. We don't have any spells we specifically want to cast right now. And if there's any enemy spellcasters out there, they're kind of stymied. This might be okay for us to use right now. A marble pedestal. This square gives you the option of taking the object that rests atop the pedestal once. If you do, you'll find either a piece of magic jewelry or 1 to 3 prayers, but there will be a 20% chance that your faith is reduced to 0. Our faith is negative 80, so it can't hurt us. Let's say yes. Found a ring of tithing. That would be good for us, actually. Plus 10% experience gained from offering treasure at temples. We definitely want that. For now, we're going to drop the boots of speed to take it. We can't use it yet anyway. Where's my enter key? Here we go. But having it on hand, when we do get our magic item use up, we're going to want to use that. Papers. This is also inside a... this is a very minor thing that exists. One of the super minor improvements I made to the game since the last update is that there can be archways. They literally do nothing. There's decorative, but there can be archways that exist. Both rounded and square archways. A grease trap kit. We could start dropping that to try and get our goddess happy. Let's do that. For the time being, let's drop the robe. Pick this up. Try and regain some favor here. These guys are insects. They're demonic larvae. They're evil, diabolical insects. They can also drain 25% of our spell points every time they hit us, and they have 11% resistance to magic. But we're not going to try and hit them. We're going to try and drop a grease trap right here. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, we set it successfully. Let's try and lure one of them onto it. Come on, guys. Go on the grease trap. There we go. Giving us a little bit of faith. It's now greasy, which means it has a chance of sliding around for a little while. Not a big deal. But, hey, whatever. As you saw when it said greasy, it moved in a random direction. It stepped on this telepad and got teleported away. This is a faulty telepad. Every time you enter, there's a 50% chance you get teleported to a random empty space. There we go. Let's not waste any more grease trap stuff yet, only because it's already greasy. Let's kill this thing. Pilfer Vine. If it hits us, there's a 25% chance it destroys a random object in our inventory. So let's hope we kill it before it hits us. Alright, it's dead. Let's see what's in the potion cabinet. A booby trap, Jinx. It would remove positive temporary effects, but we have none. So if you had any, bonuses that are temporary, it acts like the opposite of a recuperate spell. It eliminates all the temporary bonuses you have. Nothing in it either. Nothing up here. We could try, you see grease as well. The grease trap left behind grease. If I stepped in that, I'd get greasy. 75% chance of sliding in a random direction each turn while it lasts. This is just providing illumination. This is a garbage heap. Puts out stench, which can make you nauseous, but it also can be searched usually. This one's already been searched by somebody else. Flanesian Shrine. Invoke Flaunis, Guardian of the Well, with a chance of success based on your relationship with Flaunis. If we are successful, it would instantly kill every single goblin on the map, giving the experience to me. If we are unsuccessful, it would make them all more powerful. I may as well go do it. I doubt there's anything here. And our odds are slightly in our favor that it'll work for us. Let's try it. Oh, that makes her mad. Shit. Flaunis is angry also. There are, however, no goblin eyes for him to strengthen. Fuck, what does she not want us to do? Using any non-neutral prayers or shrines. So that's a good god. We can't pray to good gods or evil gods. Only neutral gods, and not Xaskazien, even though he is a neutral god. This thing likewise can cause a disease. White rot. Every time it hits us, 5% chance. It's undead. It's a shrouded rotter. It also has 100% resistance to toxin, so poison or disease won't affect it. And 40% resistance to physical damage, so all damage we deal to it is reduced by 40%. Let's maybe try and avoid it a little bit. Just for the moment. Let's put out a grease trap here for this thing. Hopefully. There we go. Doing what I can, Illumis. I'm trying. Ideally, I'd like a heavier weapon than my dart to deal with this thing. Let's try it anyway. Because if we do 1 point of damage, it's going to get reduced by 40%, which will make it 0. It rounds down. Nope, we ended up doing 1 damage to it. Only one monster can be in a square at a time, so they can't pile on top of us here. When we're fighting it, we only have to deal with it. It's dead. Oh, it did cause white rot with his final hit. The shrouded rotter has caused white rot. That's awful. White rot is a disease, sometimes contracted from rotting undead. As long as you have it, your maximum health functions at half its normal value. It can be cured with a restoration spell, a restorative potion, or by less common means. If your disease resistance skill is at least basic, or you have an alternate source of disease resistance, there's a chance with each map entered, it will simply leave your system. Higher disease resistance creates greater chances. We have no disease resistance, so that's not going to help us. Let's try and find a restorative potion or something, or another cleric to pay to heal us. That's fucking awful. Let's put the gold in here. Let me see what I'm doing here. We don't know what this does, but restorative potions are not all that uncommon, so let's just fucking chug it. We have 2 of them, and hope that that's what it is. It's a mage potion. It has no effect as your spell points are already maxed. It would have given all our spell points back. Unlike some roguelikes, having done that, we don't automatically recognize all mage potions now. You have to have an alchemy skill at a higher level to start recognizing potions. So for us, aside from health potions, which you can always identify, although you won't know if some potions are befouled, and unless you have level 3 alchemy skill, you can't identify that. So our dexterity is up by 50 for 30 turns, but it doesn't help us. We're not fighting anything right now, so whatever. Dexterity is your principal means of hitting monsters. Mage potion. There you go. Alright, took away our disease. Which means we have 11 health out of 22. We're still hurt, unfortunately. Did we find a tiny health potion somewhere? Scrolls work the same way. Can't tell what they are unless you have runic lore skill. Let's go grab this and chug it. Healed 8 hit points. Ah, fuck. I need to get past it. We're not going to fight it anyway. Let's just step on a square. Let's put out a grease trap if we can. We got greasy ourselves. So there's a little typo. We're going to fix that before the next one. Let me write that down for myself. Typo and grease trap. Typo, grease trap. I'll fix that today, hopefully, before I upload. It's also, incidentally, guys, been 10 months since I have used C++ to work on this game. So it's going to be a little more challenging for me to fix errors. I'm used to C# now in Unity. Unfortunately. That thing's greasy now, too, because I stepped in the grease. God damn it, I'm going to have to switch on to fight, because we may be stuck here for a while. See if I can get away from it. In case the grease keeps sliding me back onto it. I'll take it off. This means we're in stealth mode, by the way, guys. This will recenter. If we pull the screen away, click this or press C to recenter on ourselves. It's sliding around. I'm sliding around. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. This is a heavy door, which means it relies on my strength to open it. I only have a 25% chance of opening it each time I try. With my current strength, there we go. We got out of there. let's go expend the last of our grease trap stuff on these. Let's go explore a bit more first. This is a stone door. It's even harder to open than a heavy door. It's just a door you can see through. A barred door. Things like serpents and oozes can go through those. Kill the giant bat. Let's get back to our... We're almost leveled up again. Alright, that's it. There's nothing else here aside from those, well, aside from this. The stone coffer, as you can see, it's a feat of strength. You have a chance of opening it based on your strength divided by 3. So for us, that's 8. And you can only try once. If you fail, it's failed forever. Let's try it, though, because we're not going to get any better. Oh, we already have some gold. Let's get rid of the gold we have first. Say no. Where's the temple? I forget. Oh, it's way over there, damn it. This game is, of course, free. If you're at all interested, it's free. I'll include a link to where you can get it, as always. Alright, we set up the last trap. Let's just let it trigger it. To get a tiny bit of faith out of that. Whoops, let's go to the... I stepped on the telepad, so it's gone. Oh, we already did that. Let's try and open this. 25%, no, 8% chance. No, too heavy. That's it, guys. I think it's time to leave. This is an altar we could pray at. If your religion is agnostic, you're always successful at these. Otherwise, you have a chance, based on the average of your relationship with every single deity in the game, of being successful. If you're successful, it'll give you 100% of your health back. If you're unsuccessful, it'll knock you dead, straight up. So they are used in case of emergency. Unless you're agnostic, then you can use them kind of freely. Let's get out of here, I guess. Do we have any spell points left? Let's at least cast Featherfall. It probably won't help. Oh, we can't, of course, because of that stupid anti-magic lift. Let's lure this thing away. Oh, wait, it killed it for us. It stepped on it. Still lure it away. I don't want to fight it. Cast Featherfall. This way, too, as you can see with the stairs, there's a 1% chance the staircase is rotten, and we try to descend it, it's going to break under us and cause us some damage. That won't happen now. We can't fall. So it prevents that at least. Going down, descending anyway, in any manner, always pleases the gods. This is not just a damsel, but potentially a damsel hero called the Red Lady. So it gives us 150 experience for rescuing her, unless she's a succubus. Let's find out. Excellent. There we go, we leveled up again. Gained 2 max health. Health restored. Gained 13 attribute points. Remember, as a half-elf, every other character level, we get an extra 3 attribute points. And a skill point. Okay. New class perk. Disturbed Ground. This perk grants an additional 25% chance to detect any adjacent buried object. Okay. That's pretty good. You have a passive chance of detecting them normally, but she has an extra 25% chance now. Let's put these things all up to 30, so at the very least we can learn any skill to the basic level now in terms of our skills, in terms of what we have available to us. Let's put the rest into health again. I think we have to take traveling. We need to get more inventory slots there. Oh, I forgot to get my robe back, damn it. Oh well. We now have an extra 5 inventory slots, though. Let me see how long we've been recording, guys, and decide if we're going to quit here or not. I'm recording full screen. You can play this in windowed mode, but my eyes are bugging me lately when I look at the computer for too long. It's been almost an hour. Let's stop recording here. So I don't want to play in a small window. It's just going to drive my eyes nuts. For now, though, I'm going to quit and save. Press Q. Are you sure you want to quit and save? Yep. There we go. That's it for now, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with some more of this game. I'll play it through until it's finished, and then we'll move on to something else. I hope you guys are enjoying this. If everybody's fed up with Caverns of Xaskazien 2, I guess go ahead and tell me. But I play it, well, until this year, I play it with alarming regularity. So it's kind of a game I like recording a lot, and being the dev, it's a good place to showcase the game. Not a dev, being the dev. Alright, see ya. And I don't know why I'm being silent.